KCBS News Time 8:13. The NBA scheduling a night off for voters. We'll get details on that and sports in 2 minutes.
Do you or a loved one experience pain, burning, numbness, or tingling in your hands, legs, or feet? Danville Neuropathy Center is one of the only clinics that offers a proven and exciting new treatment for chronic pain and neuropathy. Unlike other clinics, our technology is FDA cleared, is proven to repair and regrow damaged nerves, and because it's so successful, most insurances, including Medicare, cover the treatment. If you're worried about your balance and the side effects of neuropathy treating drugs, call 925-270-1460 to schedule an appointment, or go to DanvilleNeuropathyCenter.com for more information.
I'm Tara Kappas. When the family at Habits Law represents your family, we put a whole team of people to work on your case. We cover all the expenses. Our payment is a percentage of the money we win for you. If we weren't good at what we do, Habits Law could not survive. When you've been injured in a traffic accident or in any other way, call Habits Law. The first thing we're going to do is make sure you get some help immediately. We're going to make sure you have what you need. We answer questions and solve problems 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Tarek will take your call. I will take your call. The case manager will take your call. Every person on your legal team will take your call. When you've been injured, you need help. Habits Law is here to make sure you get that help, financial help. I'm Omar Habis, and I want to be your advocate. We have an office near you. Visit habitslaw.com. HABEAS law.com.
Police reported ahead.
What you love at the Mila Innovation Center at Friedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill. Out of your dreams and into your kitchen. Select the qualifying built-in kitchen appliance package that is right for you with unrivaled technology and luxury-grade quality. When you bring home a Mila, you're bringing home true innovation. Now, for a limited time, save up to $1,800 with a purchase of a qualifying Mila appliance package. Visit the Mila Innovation Center at Friedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill or at friedmansappliance.com.
KCBS News Time 8:15. That brings us to the Bay Area Chevy Dealer Sports Desk. We've got a basketball update from Ted Ramey.
There will be no NBA on Election Day. All 30 teams will play the night before the election on November 7th, but on November 8th, no games. The NBA is hoping the teams will use the previous night as an opportunity to encourage fans to vote, talk about the need for civic engagement. In a statement released by the league, they say the scheduling decision came out of the NBA family's focus on promoting nonpartisan civic engagement and encouraging fans to make a plan to vote during midterm elections. The NBA in the past has been very open in their desire to get fans to vote. They've been involved with other political pushes involving many issues, but this is another move by the NBA to continue the vein in which they've gone down that path. We've seen, obviously, public statements made from their biggest players, such as LeBron James, in the past, and it seems like the NBA is going to continue to lean on the political activity of their players as definitely something that they use as a strong point for the league and representing all of its fans. Over to golf today and tomorrow. We get some big stuff going on because there is going to be a meeting that will include Tiger Woods and a group of the top 20 players in the world, as well as a few other influential golfers that have not defected to the Saudi fund Live Golf, to make sure that everybody is on the same page. This is ahead of a meeting with PGA Tour Commissioner Jay Monahan on Wednesday. Alan Shipnuck of Fire Pit Collective says that everything will be on the table in these discussions, including major championship boycotts, Monahan's future, and more, as the ongoing battle between the PGA Tour and Live Golf continues. At the sports desk, Ted Ramey, KCBS.
Protect your vehicle's engine with Syntec at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Syntec Premium Full Synthetic Motor Oil is formulated for today's engines to dissipate heat and reduce friction and wear. Right now, get 5 quarts of Syntec Full Synthetic and a MicroGuard Select Oil Filter for just $33.99. Try Syntec today, exclusively at O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly Auto Parts.
How do you make the most of your land? If you ask the rest who run with us on a John Deere mower, they tell you.
I mow first, then I do
August 16th while supplies last. Plus, Prime members save an extra 10%. Promotion varies by location type. See terms and exclusions on our app. KCBS News Time 8:18. 6-day forecast is coming up, but the traffic watch is first with Dave Fouts, and he's taking us to San Jose this time around.
Big delays continue, and it might be there for a while. This is a garbage truck tank on fire northbound 880 before Brokaw. The two right lanes are blocked now. Caltrans setting up a hard closure for the right lane between Gish and Brokaw, so the investigation was to have this fire completely out. Will continue for a little while. Northbound 880 backed up all the way to Baskin. Northbound 101 slow before Hellier now. Trying to make the merge onto northbound 880, 280, 680. Good alternates right now. Northbound 280 erased for sure crash cleared. Slow to go for 101 past 17, but a better choice than Highway 101. New crash coming in San Francisco, southbound 101 at 3rd Street. The right lane may be blocked as we've got traffic slowing into Chilton on a body collision cam from the 280 interchange. Westbound 80 in Hercules after Highway 4. Motorcycle down. Injury crash here now as the two left lanes blocked. Traffic backed up from the Cummings Skyway. Westbound 4 slows out of Pittsburgh from Loveridge over to Concord and Willow Pass. Southbound 242. That slows Concord Avenue on 680 down into Walnut Creek. Your next traffic update 828 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Mancini Sleep World 6-day forecast. Save up to $1,000 on select adjustable mattress sets at Mancini Sleep World. Jessica Birch joins us with the KPIX Spot Weather Center.
Daytime highs today, well, they're getting pretty toasty. So much so that the National Weather Service issued a heat advisory off closer to Fairfield, Antioch, Concord, Pleasanton. You get the gist. It's going to be a very warm day for us off in those inland areas, where daytime highs today are breaking triple digits pretty much across the board, even into the Tri-Valley. But along the coastline, we're just dealing with 70s this afternoon. On the bright side, this is a short-lived event. We will start cooling down as we head into mid-portions of this week, and by the weekend, we're right back down to average with partly cloudy skies returning into the forecast. We'll keep you updated on the heat here at the Weather Center. Take good care of yourself. I'm meteorologist Jessica Birch with your KCBS KPIX 5 first look forecast.
We've got traffic and weather together on the 8th on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS. KCBS News Time 8:20. Autoimmune patients are having a harder time getting access to an essential medication that's used to treat millions of Americans for diseases such as rheumatoid arthritis, Crohn's disease, and certain types of cancers. However, it also can be used to terminate non-viable pregnancies. CBS's Janet Shanlian reports on how a push to limit this drug is impacting patients who suffer from chronic conditions in states that are limiting abortion access. Nora Wise has been living with a rare autoimmune disease that causes inflammation in her bones. For a while, her mom says, there was no relief.
We were doing therapies and everything we could, but her pain kept increasing, and she would be crying all night long.
The 10-year-old Indiana girl says the worst pain was in her lungs.
It felt like I didn't want to breathe. It just felt like needles.
But life changed, her mom says, after Nora's doctor prescribed methotrexate.
We started the methotrexate. It took about 2 weeks, and she said she wasn't in pain anymore.
Methotrexate slows the body's immune system and reduces inflammation. It's commonly used to treat rheumatoid arthritis and some cancers, but can also be used to terminate non-viable ectopic pregnancies, where a fertilized egg grows outside the womb. Since the Supreme Court decision that overturned Roe v. Wade, some women report trouble getting the medication by pharmacists concerned they could be held responsible for aiding an abortion.
As soon as I started hearing about women in other states having this issue, I started asking the question, is this going to be a problem?
Annie England Noblin is a long-term user of methotrexate for rheumatoid arthritis, but says the pharmacy recently put her refill on hold.
They needed to make sure that my rheumatologist actually prescribed me methotrexate for my RA, and not so that I could, abort a fetus.
Noblin lives in Missouri, a state banning almost all abortion. When you heard that, what did you think?
It was immediate anger. I was embarrassed because I was in a pharmacy line. And I said, okay, do you also need to know the first date of my last period as well?
John Zopel is an OBGYN doctor practicing in Texas, another state where most abortions are illegal.
This is a common thing we deal with.
He's prescribed methotrexate about 10 times over the last year to end non-viable pregnancies, and is concerned about potential delays in patients getting it.
Are there other medications that can do what this drug does?
Unfortunately, for treatment of ectopic pregnancy, no. So if this is delayed, there's a timeline that this works. The pregnancy gets too far along, the only thing left is surgery.
For Nora Wise, the medication is...
Police reported ahead.
She wants to keep taking it.
I know the medicine works. I don't have any more pain. It's just I hope that I'll have my medicine.
And that's Janet Shemlian reporting. Well, health officials in Santa Clara County have found the bacteria that causes Legionnaire's disease at a San Jose hotel. They tested the pool and spa areas at the Los San Jose Cupertino on Moore Park Avenue after a couple who had stayed there in late June became seriously ill with Legionnaire's disease. The Legionella bacteria was found in a sample collected from the spa's hotel filter. The spa has been closed down for decontamination and won't reopen until tests show the bacteria is all gone. Cases of Legionnaire's disease have been reported over the past month or so in Napa County, but those are unrelated to the cases in San Jose. It is Money Watch time on KCBS. Growls aren't as loud on Wall Street today. Jason Brooks is here with the update.
Melissa, investors are not as grimly pessimistic as they were earlier in the summer over the stock market. Bank of America's August Global Funds Manager Survey finds while investors are still bearish, they are no longer apocalyptically so. The fund manager said they cut their equity positions by 26% the first week of August, compared to minus 44% in July, which was the lowest level since the financial crisis in 2008. Although not quite as bearish as before, a growing number of fund managers are expecting a global recession in the next 12 months at 58% compared to 47% in July. That is the highest level since May 2020. Stock market is mixed right now. The Dow up 168 points, getting a lot of help from Walmart and Home Depot off of their second quarter earnings reports. NASDAQ down 68 points, S&P lower by 1. China's tech sector is feeling the pain of the country's economic slowdown. Gaming and social media giant Tencent is expected to post a first revenue decline in its history, according to market data provider Refinitiv. Tencent's second quarter profit is also expected to plunge by 30% from a year ago, as the company feels the pinch of weaker digital advertising in its WeChat messaging app and various gaming platforms. On the Money Watch, Jason Brooks, KCBS.
Well, it's like watching my grandson feel sick and mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that has spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, prophylactic. Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
The PGA Tour is back in Napa Valley with the Fortinet Championship, where fans experience every kind of cheers. Join us September 15th to the 18th at Silverado Resort and Spa for 4 days of world-class golf, Napa hospitality, and 2 nights of unforgettable performances featuring multi-platinum superstar Cole Swindell and Grammy-nominated powerhouse One Republic, all included with your daily tickets. Join Fortinet, Silicon Valley's leader in cybersecurity, at the Fortinet Championship. Secure your tickets now at FortinetChampionship.com.
Are you scared to put money in your bank for fear of IRS or state seizure for taxes you owe? Are you worried about filing a return because you haven't filed in a few years? Or have you received an audit notice in the mail and don't know what to do? Then contact the law offices of Robert Goldstein today, because this is what we do. We work to stop IRS and state seizures for taxes you owe. We may be able to settle your tax debt for pennies on the dollar with an offer in compromise. We prepare past due returns, even if you have no records. We represent you before the IRS or state in an audit. I'm tax attorney Robert Goldstein, and my firm always offers a free consultation so we may openly discuss your legal options without any added pressure. We are a local firm with offices throughout the Bay Area. To schedule your free consultation, call us toll-free 1-888-TAX-EXIT. That's 888-TAX-EXIT. 888-TAX-EXIT. And make us your last stop.
Staples has everything for school at
traffic now stacked up at Union City to Colorado. Niles, southbound 880 slow and go from the 92 interchange down into Fremont. In San Jose, northbound 880 before Broco. Now just the right lane blocked as we do clean up from a big rig or garbage truck fire. Traffic backed up all the way to Bascom. Northbound 101 also slow from Blossom Hill, well, from Hellier, let's call it, as you make your way up towards 880. Looks like something's happened to the San Mateo Bridge westbound before you get to the high rise. It's real slow across that flat section right now. If you're out there and see what it might be, 415-391 KCBS. Westbound 80 after Highway 4 and Hercules, 2 left lanes blocked. Traffic back up to Rodeo. Next traffic update 838 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Sunny and hot throughout the afternoon today. Highs getting into the 70s at the beaches, triple digits inland, and it is a Spare the Air day. We've got traffic and weather together on the 8th on KCBS.
Discover the greatest pharaoh of all time, Ramses the Great, in the most impressive collection of its kind. Experience 181 personal ancient artifacts, including some of the world's most treasured bridges. Imagine an immersive experience and transport yourself to ancient Egypt in virtual reality. Ramses the Great and the Gold of the Pharaohs. Opening August 20th at the Young Museum. Limited tickets available by Nature
Valley has helped restore access to 10,000 of national park trails, and we're on our way to restoring even more, because every mile is a new memory. Life happens out there. Nature Valley. News that matters to you. Around the bay, around the world, around the clock. All news, 106.9 and AM 740. KCBS. It's Tuesday, August 16th, 2022. Coming up on KCBS. I'm Holly Kwan. 1 year after fire empties the town of Grizzly Flats, some people still have nothing.
Every day has been a struggle.
Good morning, I'm Melissa Colross. It is 8:31.
CBS News brief from South Carolina, word that former First Lady Jill Biden tested positive for COVID-19. CBS's Christina McVaney says it will not interfere with the president's signing of the Inflation Reduction Act.
The president will go ahead and continue with his trip to return back to Washington to sign that bill, and that's because the recent CDC guidelines have changed.
In a move designed to ease access and lower costs, the FDA has okayed a class of over-the-counter hearing aids. Dr. Frank Lynn at Johns Hopkins University says it's a big step.
On average, about 20% of adults who have a hearing loss actually use a hearing aid. I mean, 20%.
Education Secretary Miguel Cardona urges school districts to use federal money for incentives to fill the tens of thousands of teacher vacancies from coast to coast.
Working conditions do matter, as do competitive salaries. It's sad. We have teachers who have a master's degree that have to drive Uber on the weekends to make ends meet.
CBS News Brief. I'm Steve Kathan.
KCBS News Time 32. This portion of our News Watch sponsored by the Walk Shop in Berkeley, the Bay Area's favorite walking shoe store, inviting you to put a spring in your step. It was a year ago tonight when the Caldor fire triggered urgent evacuation orders for the Sierra town of Grizzly Flats. Many people only had 15 minutes to get out, and when it was over, hundreds of buildings had burned. As KCBS reporter Holly Kwan tells us in this morning's special report, the trauma still runs deep for homeowners looking to come back.
It didn't take long for the soundtrack of South Lake Tahoe to go from fun to fear. These days, the highway to Tahoe is littered with stacks of what looks like giant Lincoln logs.
Even just the tree removal is giving us some therapy, so we're not driving up there every day and seeing all of the death and the destruction and the burned trees.